Economics class. We are going to look at the factors of production by me, Mr. Gidel, and we are going to look at the objectives of this subtopic in economics, which is we are going to learn the factors of production in economics, and more we are going to look at in depth and to understand the factors of production as in economics. Well, the factors of production include, we have 4 factors of production to begin with. The first factor of production is land. We have land, we have labor, we have capital, and we have enterprise or entrepreneurship. As shown in a diagram below, you can see we have a picture there of capital, land, entrepreneurship, all in one as a factor. We are going to begin with the first factor of production, which is land. And this refers to all the natural resources used to produce goods and services. We are going to say this refers to all the natural resources used to produce goods and services. These may include crops that are grown on land, minerals that are mined from land, and rent that is paid on the owner of the land for its use. We say they include crops that are grown on land, minerals that are found or mined from land, and rent that is paid to the owner of the land for its use. The second factor of production is labor. And from what you know, labor, this is the effort that an individual person puts into making a good or a service. For its effort, the person is paid a wage. We say that for labor, the end product is wages. That is, for the person that does the conversion of raw materials into goods and services, the person gets wages as its output. And that makes it another factor of production. We are going to look at factor of production, which is capital. And by capital we mean money, and by money we mean this is anything that is used to produce other goods and services. Anything that can be used to produce goods and services. For example, if you make cars, you need mechanics. If you make cars, you need mechanics. To make the metal that is used in the cars, it is also the truck drivers that the car. It also the truck that drives the cars to the dealers who sell them, and it is the building that the cars are made in. Capital is the truck that drives the car to the dealer who sells them, and the building that the cars are made in. We can factor of production, which is entrepreneurship. And by this we say that entrepreneurship is the risk-taking individual. First of all, we understand entrepreneurship as a person who is able and willing to take risks for a business or to venture into a business. Now, risk-taking individuals, you can say entrepreneurs or entrepreneurship includes risk-taking individuals who are in search of making profits for their own gain. They are often thought of being the driving force in an economy. Risk takers or entrepreneurship are always thought to be the driving force in an economy because they are the people who start new businesses or bring new ideas or products into the market. We refer to them as risk takers or the driving force of the economy because they are the people who bring about new ideas or start businesses in the market or bring new products into the market. For up to there, we have learned about the 4 factors of production, which we have said the 4 factors include land, capital, labor, and entrepreneurship. In this slide, you are able to see that we have the factors of production, that is capital, and you have elaborated further to say that consists of goods which help in the productive process. These are goods which help in the production of the productive process, also known as the capital goods, e.g. plant, machinery, transport, factories, roads, among others. We have also looked at the enterprise or entrepreneurial ability. This has to do with the ability to organize and combine the factors of production into production. We also look at the labor, which refers to the types of human inputs used in producing goods and services. These human inputs can either be farmers, shops, shop assistants, managers, factory workers, even the police. They can be labor, we can call them labor. The other factor, which is land, we can also integrate it and say these are resources provided by nature, e.g. forests, water, minerals, and all that. We can look at as we have looked into that, we can say that we have only 4 major factors of production, which I will continue and I will emphasize to say that they are land, capital, labor, and entrepreneurship or enterprise. Up to there, we are going to look at the 2 reasons or the reasons why we study economics. We can say the first reason or the major reason why we study economics is for us to be good consumers in the market, so that we can be able to make the wise choices of what to buy and what to consume. That is, we want to buy goods which we ourselves need. We want to be good consumers of the products which are available in the market. That's the first point. The second point is we also study economics to be good citizens, so that you can able to analyze and to help us decide and in making decisions on the political dispensation that has the best economic model for us as citizens. So we also study that for us to be good citizens of the country. And after there, I'll leave you with the assignment that you go and look for the other reasons why we study economics. List. Now, how does economic play an important role in our lives? How does economy play a role in our lives? The first role that economy plays, we want to have good information as consumers to make sure we spend our limited resources in a good way. And by limited resources, this we mean money, because money, one of the characteristics of money is that it is a limited resource. It has to be limited. That's why we're saying the first important role that economics plays is for us to have good information, so as to make sure we spend our money or limited resources in a good way. The second important or the second role is that as citizens, we want to make sure that the government is spending money in a way that we agree with, so that the government spends money as per the stipulated budget or within the budget, the budgetary allocations that are given to them by the Treasury and the other relevant bodies that are managed or that are tasked with that opportunity of coming up with the budgetary allocation to give out to the various departments within the state and within the government. The third role that economy plays is that if we don't agree with the government, we can exercise our right as citizens and vote for change. If we don't agree with the current or the government, we can exercise our rights as citizens and vote for change. Up to there, we have reached the last part of our topic for today. Thank you. Till we meet in the next class. Thank you very much.